There's big support for John down here in this region.
John Distertick, if I'm pronouncing that correct. John Distertick.
District. Almost like district itself.
Yeah, almost. Close to us.
Here we go.
Good first round action.
Distertick. I think that's Distertick.
Distertick.
John moving to his left, looking to get that left hand in. Blue swinging with a wide right hand, and John lands a couple of hard shots. He has Blue rocked. Blue is rocked. Hit a standing 8 count already here in round number 1.
Wow. Axe for a first round.
That's right. John has that hard left hand. Just has to stay calm and stay steady. Some feint moves by John. Blue coming forward now. John is waiting to line him up with that left hand. John has a very good, powerful left hand. Left hand landed to the body. Chopping left hand over the top. Blue is standing right there in the wrong way. Here comes John. He's motivated. Uppercut lands. Has Blue in all kinds of trouble now. Blue's legs just don't look too rock solid right now. They don't look too steady. The excitement is mounting. Straight right hand landed by Blue, but Blue got rocked by John again.
Wow.
Distertick.
A lot of scoring done by John Paul Jones in this first round.
John is catching him with that right hand over the top. Distertick can't seem to get away from it. Both guys are getting tired already. John is looking a little tired now. There's a painstaking look on his face.
Distertick catches him with one.
Yep, that's right. Both guys have a lot of courage, a lot of spirit here. Blue trying to gather himself again.
And that's the end of the first round.
End of round 1.
Wow. Good showing, John Paul Jones. Able to bring the fight. Even though he counterpunched a lot, he landed more solid blows. Of course, the biggest being that standing 8 count.
Yes, the biggest is the standing 8 count. The level of effectiveness in terms of the blows landed.
It'll be interesting to see how John Distertick comes out in the second round. Does it make adjustments? You know, what is his corner telling him to do?
Actually, I think John was starting to make some then. He stayed more steady. He didn't throw punches way out of the way. He stopped that after the standing 8 count, stayed much more steady. He started throwing many more straight right hands and jabs right down the middle instead of trying to reach out there to get John and get countered like he did early on in the first round.
All right, referee orders the seconds out, and we're almost set for the second round. John Paul Jones, John Distertick.
There's that left hand again by John. John caught him with that left hand. That left hand is the key for John.
That classic southpaw style being displayed.
Distertick has that long reach. There's a lot of reach, but there's a right hand that got John in trouble.
Referee call for the break.
Both guys are a little tired, but Blue is staying very steady right now. John has to keep his hands up.
See John really trying to set up that left hand.
Yes, he is. He's trying to put everything in it. A lot of stock in that left hand.
He connected that time.
He's got to make it straighter. But Blue is coming right back now. Distertick is coming forward now. He's staying steady. Jones moving. He needs to move more to his right. He needs to bring his chin down. Chopping right hand over the top. Both guys are somewhat tired, but their spirits are on fire. They're trying hard here.
It definitely has this packed
I think
here.
I think if John takes a half step to his left and comes over the top, just like he did for the moment, he can catch Distertick coming in. Both guys in exchange. Oh, both guys landing those shots.
Again, 3 in a row.
Energy levels going up here in round number 2. Referee giving the warning for slapping. There's that left hand over the top by John again. Both guys breathing very heavily now.
Both feeling out with those jabs, really trying to set up those big shots.
Indeed so. Distertick trying to get that right hand in there. Chopping shots by both guys. It was a straight right hand by Distertick to end the round.
Wow, what a fantastic second round. Full of actions, back and forth. Right now, it's your call. That first round, who you gave that one to?
Personally, I gave that to Jones. I thought that Jones probably did the better job. In the second round, it looked almost even because Distertick came back, actually. He stayed steady. He caught Jones with some good shots, but Jones at the end of that round started coming right back again himself. So it depends on what the judges see.
Well, as
too
in
close to call.
As in all boxing matches, conditioning will play a factor in this third round here.
But then when you get hit, that's when you have to be calm. That's when you have to take yourself to a place outside of how you actually feel and give it everything you have. You have to stay calm when you're tired. Both guys coming right at each other again. A wide right hand. There was a right hand that landed by Distertick, but Jones coming right back himself. That was a short right hand landed by Distertick. John took that well. John's legs lost his balance for the moment. Both guys trying to come right at each other. There's that left hand, but John just needs to keep his chin down. Oh, rock 'em, sock 'em, robots. Left hand versus right hand.
Oh, Distertick getting the better of that exchange.
Distertick has John in trouble now. That was a withering right hand by Distertick. It's a long jab landed by Distertick again. John needs to move his head some. Move around the ring some. The mental edge seeming to move in Distertick's favor right now. You can see the shots coming. Both guys landing some good shots on the inside. A short right hand by Distertick again. John gets that left hand in, and a left hand again by Distertick. Counter left hand. Jones has everything invested in that left hand. Jones's legs. Jones is in trouble.
And it's a standing 8 count.
He gets a standing 8 count. He is dead tired. He got rocked. So is Distertick. Either one of these guys can go.
So let's recap now. We had a standing 8 count for Distertick in the first round. Now John Paul Jones gets one in the third round.
Yes, he did. They traded standing 8 count so far, but Distertick seems like he's getting warmed up now.
And
that is it. What a round in a fight.
Goes to the judges now on the scorecard.
It's in the judges' hands on this one.
As we alluded to earlier, you remember the first round, John Paul Jones caught Distertick with a good shot, resulting in the standing 8 count.
That's correct.
Second round, pretty much even.
That's right.
So this round now, you give the advantage to Distertick because he scored that.
Yes, and it also depends on how the judges see that. They may have given it not even a 10-8 round, but a 10-7 round to see just how much you may have been dominated. So that could play a key role here.
It should be very interesting to see the scoring on this one.
It is close. I remember last year they gave the belt to both guys, but this one right here, this is a little different.
I only see one belt in the ring right now.
Yeah,
so.
only one. I see one this time myself. It's done a little differently this time.
But it's good to see these gentlemen well into their 60s still.
Yes.
Going after it.
Oh, most definitely. Very spirited effort by both guys. Very good job by both guys.
Referees has collected all the ballots.
They shake hands. Should be getting a decision here very soon.
There it is. Here's the decision.
I think John had that second round.
They're both John.
Jones had the second round. I'm sorry.
Paul Jones.
And John did it. John Paul Jones, that is. Very good fight. I gave John like the second round. I think that tipped in his favor. But you could see towards the end of the second round with him starting to get tired. And that had me somewhat concerned going into the third.
That's why a lot of times you got to take care of your business and don't leave it to those judges because you never know what could happen. But let's turn our attention now